My alarm first went off at 5:30. So this morning my alarm went off at 5:30 and I was actually pretty awake. I set a timer for 15 minutes just so I could kind of like breathe and cuddle my dog, and I don't know what happened to the timer because next thing I knew it was 8:15-ish, 8:20. So that freaked me out because I have plenty of cramming to do, which I am doing. I had to take a break because my brain stopped processing things for a second. So I threw on my Everything's Possible shirt because first test is at 11, second one is at 2, third one's at 3, for which none of them I am completely and or close to prepared, but I just remind myself that it's gonna happen. I'm giving it no other chance, no other choice, no other option. So went outside, did a little bit of like breathing in the sun, like for a minute. Been studying neuroanatomy, because that's the first test. And we're just gonna have at it. So I probably won't have too much for you this morning. Oh man, okay. Yeah, it's definitely taking conscious work today to not freak out, because an analytical person would look at my schedule right now and be like, that's it, you're failing everything, what's happening? And I just refuse to accept that as fact. So, and I'm hoping / knowing that refusal to accept failure is exactly what's going to help me pass. So there's still like a seed of doubt in me, of course. It's not great. I mean, the pizza's great. Nutrition, not the best, but look, we're doing what I need to. I'm eating, and it's not technically fast food. Like, it's Amy's organic pizza, so we're moving up in the world. Next quarter we'll do even better. Meditation before the first exam completed. So I'm home. I had a Caesar salad. I made it home. I have about an hour and a half to review between an anatomy lab practical and biochem quiz. So that's how I'm spending the next hour and a half of my life. Wish me luck. The fact that I just have one test done today, already my stress level is good. The fact that I didn't eat fast food today, because this time last quarter, we'll talk about that later. I need to focus. Oh my gosh. That was supposed to be a little B-roll, and clearly I just messed that up. So I was going to do this whole thing about how it's important to not completely trash your nutrition during the exam season, which I do stand by, and I think I will talk about like cramming tips in the rest of this video. But also what's important during exam season is rewarding yourself when you do decently or when you try hard. And I just really want to talk about, haven't had it for months. So, okay, so Taco Bell was the worst idea I could have had. Isn't that right, Zoe? But we're gonna nap now and then go to the park. Hi, baby. What you doing? Right, so this is definitely a little bit later than I anticipated taking Zoe to the park. It's a beautiful evening. Okay, so update is I'm feeling defeated as all out. And I have no idea the purpose of today's vlog. And I don't really want to post something completely pointless. Okay, so this is the consensus after texting a couple people, which is why I just never realized like how much you can't get through anything without other people's help. Like now I see how my classmates don't fail classes the same way I do, because they totally depend on each other, and I should have been doing that. But anyway, 2 points that were made to me is, one, it's selfish for me not to pass classes because people need chiropractic. Ugh, that one gets you in the gut. And then another point a friend made is that just think about how like thankful future Sarah will be if I like actually put my foot down and focus, versus how much I'll be disappointed and resent myself if I, per usual, like don't focus. So, because I need an 80 to pass biochem and not get kicked out of school. I know my life's glamorous. So, I'm gonna shower and reverse engineer this entire weekend. It's Wednesday. Biochem is on Monday, I think, the final. I don't know, I'm gonna shower and turn that whiteboard into a game plan. Okay, now I just got excited. Hi friends. So it is now like 9:15. We're in my bathroom. I washed my hair and parted it kind of down the middle, which is weird. I still haven't studied yet for tomorrow's exam. That's at 8, and I'm weirdly chill about it. But my approach for tonight, for the next couple of hours, is going to be the exact same of yesterday, where I'm going to study for 20, and then take 15 minutes to edit this video, 15 minutes to eat, 15 minutes to write emails, whatever I need to do. And then after that 15 minutes is up, back to 20 minutes of studying. And I know that's like the most liberal proportion ever to break versus studying, but it's the end of the quarter and I mentally am spent. So actually, maybe coming full circle, I will share my cramming tips. So here is how to successfully cram and study. A, accept that it has to happen. If you fight and sit and wallow in the fact that you didn't study for weeks and that you only have a couple hours, you're just A, wasting time, and B, you're hyping yourself up and driving up your sympathetic and your stress and your fight and flight, which when your fight and flight level's high, your brain can't retain or process information. So do take a couple seconds to stand outside. I did that earlier today. Put on a song and dance like Elaine from Seinfeld. Maybe that's not a very generationally applicable example, but just dance and do it in the mirror so you can laugh at how ridiculous you look and dance for a minute just to get the blood flowing, your heart rate up. I don't know if that's a good thing, but that just sounds like a good thing. Your breath cycling. Just do it, okay? Don't do all the coffee and sugar and junk food. Look, my diet been mediocre this exam season. Better than last quarter, so hey, progress, I'll take it. Even if you need to go buy prepackaged salad and a rotisserie chicken instead of cutting your own lettuce and baking your own chicken, do it. But I would suggest you do that over eating fast food every day, because all of the extra sugar and all of the extra additives are not going to help your body process the information. It's not going to help you feel good. And when you don't physically feel well, it's harder to focus on material. So breathe, accept that you just need to cram. Don't be feeding yourself tons of crap. Lay off the freaking caffeine, especially if you're someone like me who I already ride this like really high sympathetic dominance to where my body's like always in fight and flight. I'm a kind of high-strung person. Is high-strung the word? Because I think like more uptight when I say high-strung, but that's not who I am. Whatever. Especially like me, drinking extra coffee. Yesterday or 2 days ago when I had that Bang energy drink, I literally felt my heart skipping beats, palpitating in ways that it's not supposed to. Don't do that. In fact, earlier today, before an exam, I had chamomile and lavender tea. Like tea that you have before you go to sleep, because I was like, the more that I relax right now, the more that my body can retrieve information, can accept any new information I'm trying to throw in it, and also don't cut your sleep short. I know that you need the hours to study, but get as much sleep as physically possible, because again, with the processing of information, that's all I got for you. That's literally all I got. I'm the worst student ever. I'm not going to ever pretend to be a good student, because I just don't try. I'm not proud of that, and I will expand much more on that, and I'm working on that. But where we are right now, the only reason that I don't have great grades is for a lack of trying. And I'm aware of this. And I'm sharing this process because I believe that it's leading somewhere really freaking awesome, and that it's important to share what it actually looks like. Okay. Now on that note, I'm going to go cram. Two more things. Do listen to classical music while you study. Do whatever you need to tune out everything around you and minimize distractions. And do drink tons of water. That needs to be your primary liquid during cramming season.